What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are doing great today. Today, we're here back at Bowlerstore.com, inside at Moxie's Extra Pair, as you can see. And you guys already know what we're doing. We're going to be filming a couple ball videos. This first one we got here, it actually came out in the beginning of August, which is the Radical Crypto. Pen above the bridge, kind of above the middle finger. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with this. I kind of wanted to get a little bit longer pin with it, so it's probably closer to like 5 1/4. But I think it's just going to be one of, like, the cover seemed super strong whenever I pulled it out of the box. I know it's supposed to be like a controllable, strong, continuous, solid, symmetric. But just with the cover looking so strong, I wanted to make it a little bit weaker potentially. So I haven't really thrown it. I've thrown a few shots with it just to get warmed up here. And then I saw Ronnie Russell actually throw it this past week in Minster, Ohio, and then in Coldwater for the two regionals. But other than that, I haven't really seen it go down the lane a whole lot. So I don't really have, any sort of opinion on it. So with that being said, let's just go throw some shots, see what it looks like. We'll talk about it as we're throwing. It's going to be the typical video. I'm going to start to the right in the track area and then continue left from that. So stick around. Let's throw some shots. All right, Radical Crypto. Like I said, we're like a 5 1/8, 5 1/4 inch pen up. I feel like it's going to hook a little bit too much in the track area here, but we're going to see. You can see that really picked up really quick as I throw it. I mean, it went through the pins nice. Definitely not gonna say anything bad about that. Let's see here. Oh, look at that pen action. But you can just see how quick that ball wants to read. It's not, it's still a strong, smooth motion from those two shots, I should say. We're going to move about 5 here. See if we can't find any more oil. I really like that shot. So it is pretty strong. It's definitely pretty strong. Move a couple more here. That's a little slow. Wasn't the best shot. Man, it wants to come off of it. I mean, it's not your hockey stick motion by any means, but it's definitely a strong continuous arc. I mean, it wants to see it. When it wants to see it, it wants to go. See if we can keep it in the oil a little bit more. Oh yeah, that was much better. I kept that one in the oil. I went up the lane a little bit more with it, rather than just trying to throw it right at the friction immediately. That seemed to be better. See if we can do it again. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Well, I went through the face, messenger 10 pen, and then I just rolled a 2 pen. It's a good sign. I mean, could be that new ball carrier that everybody likes to talk about. All right. We're going to make a 2-board move, 2 and 1 left, throw a better shot. Go up the lane more. Wow. And I kind of came around the side of that one. I didn't get quite through it as well as some of the other shots, but this ball definitely wants to see some hook. I mean, maybe once it gets some oil in it, some oil shine on it, it'll paint down a little bit, which most balls do. I'd say if that one didn't strike, we'd have a problem, because that was really good. The flare potential on this ball is high. Because I went with a little bit weaker pin on mine, it doesn't want to flare quite as much. Yeah, I really like that. Smooth, controllable, continuous, but it still wants to have a little bit of pop down lane. Obviously, this is just the house shot, but you can still kind of tell with the way that the ball goes through the pins and how it responds to the friction. I really like that shot. Let's see if we can't do it again. That's left. That was bad. That was not a good shot. Alright, let's just get through one here. Really show the motion of the ball, not to get too fancy with it. Get up and behind the back of it. Oh my God, Michael. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, that's okay. Because this is the shot that actually matters. Yeah, that was better. That was better. Alright, so we just finished up here with the Radical Crypto, and like I thought in the beginning of the video, it is one of those bowling balls that is going to be smooth, continuous, strong. It is actually a little bit stronger than what I thought it was going to be, but like I said, with the cover stock, whenever I went to drill it, it seemed pretty dull. As I throw it more, it's definitely going to oil shine. It's definitely going to be, I think it's going to tame down a little bit, which is going to be good. But this is definitely one of those bowling balls that I can see myself using whenever it's flat or there's over-under. And I'm just looking for that motion that just is smooth, continuous, and predictable. And that's what this is going to be, you know. I saw, like I said, I seen Ronnie throwing it last weekend on, what were we bowling on? We were bowling on Chameleon, and we were bowling on Marshall Homan, I think, which is 37 feet, and Chameleon is 39. And it just really wanted to blend the lane out really nicely. So I feel like that's where this ball is going to come into play, you know, whether it being on fresh or like game 2 in between transition, where you need to see the ball in front of you and not have, you know, a whole lot of down lane motion, but still want to continue through the pins. I feel like that's where this one's going to be. But other than that, I like the way that it went through the pins. Obviously, this is the first 10 shots that I've thrown with it, other than practicing a little bit. But other than that, I'm liking what I'm seeing from it, and I do definitely think this is going to be, you know, going to make the bags. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments below. We'll try and get to them, and make sure you like and subscribe the video. And other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you.